Assalamualaikum and hello everyone. Today in this video, I'm gonna show you how to solve Newton's second law using JAVAGUI application. Firstly, we go into the design, for which I'm gonna use Newton's second law as a title. For that, I just left click on the Java swing.j label and then just drag it into the panel, and we can write the words. For the input, I use text field. For the mass and acceleration part, the same thing, we just left click it and drag it into the panel. And then I'm gonna use three type of button: calculate, reset, and exit. And the same thing, we just left click and drag it to the panel. And then for the output part, I'm gonna use txt area. Just left click and drag it to the panel. And then for all of the button and txt text field and txt area that I put, we need to change all of the variable name, for which we're gonna right click on it and change the variable name. For the mass, I just use txt mass, and the same thing for the acceleration, I use txt a. For the calculate button, I use variable name of cal button, cal in short of calculation. Then I have reset button and exit button. And lastly, for the output, I use txt output. Now we need to move to the coding part, for which at the calculation button, I use double fma. M into double dot pass dot double txt get text, and then if we run, we can just insert any digits that we want, and then it can be solved. And for the output, I use string force equal to string dot format, and for the output I use 2 decimal place, so we just need to write percentage dot 2f. If you want to use more decimal place, or only like you don't want to have any decimal place, you can just reset it to 1, percentage dot 1f, and the unit. And then for the reset button, we're gonna write txt output dot set text, for which is gonna reset the whole txt output, the output display. And for the input, tstm and tsta, we just write it now. And lastly, for the exit button, I'm gonna add a jframe frame equal to new jframe entitled exit, and I'll put an option, for which I use JOption pane, and it will show up confirm if you want to exit, and you can choose an option, either yes or no. Now let's try and run it. Just use this. Now we can see the program is running recently. For the mass, just put any kind of digit if you want, like example 90 kilogram, times with the acceleration, let's take about 45, and then we can press the calculate button and we will get the answer, for which is 4050 kilogram meter per second squared, or Newton. Then we can test the reset button, for which all the text is already gone for the input and output. And then we're gonna try the exit button, and yeah, it will appear like this, and choose yes, the application will turn off. And that's all in my video. Thank you for listening, and bye bye.